If Cocaine Bear does big numbers at the box office, one Kentucky souvenir shop is going to make a killing. Here's why. What's more terrifying than encountering a wild black bear in the woods? Well, encountering a black bear who is high on cocaine is a good start, according to Elizabeth Banks. Her upcoming film Cocaine Bear is inspired by an incident involving a real-life black bear. But Banks takes some serious liberties, turning the already wild story into a bizarre horror comedy.
Bear did cocaine!
In Banks' version of events, a bear goes on a killing spree after ingesting a colossal amount of cocaine in the Georgia wilderness. In real life, the whole killing spree part never happened, but the bear on cocaine part is true. And the mounted remains of the bear, now known as Pablo Escobar, are on display to this day. The true story begins with a Kentucky-based drug smuggling operation gone wrong. In December 1985, Andrew Thornton and his bodyguard Bill Leonard were on a plane coming back from Colombia carrying 400 kilos of cocaine. They decided to abandon their aerial post when they started to panic about a possible FBI pursuit.
There's more of this out there. They dumped it somewhere.
Before bailing out, the smugglers threw large portions of their cocaine cargo from the plane. Leonard survived to tell the tale, but Thornton fell to his death after his parachute failed to open. His body was later discovered in a backyard in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Oh, yes. I'm telling you, he was dead.
Meanwhile, in northern Georgia, a black bear was minding his own business when the creature happened upon 40 bags of the smuggler's cocaine. Sadly, they don't offer dare classes for animals, and the 175-pound bear learned about the dangers of drugs the hard way, dying after devouring all 40 bags. It's estimated the bear consumed $20 million in cocaine, or about $53 million in 2022 money. The bear suffered heart failure, stroke, and cerebral hemorrhaging, based on reporting from the Knoxville News-Sentinel. Regarding the scene, Gary Garner of the Georgia Bureau of Investigation told the Associated Press, "There's nothing left but bones and a big hide." According to the Sentinel, the animal was examined by a Georgia legal team and then stuffed. For a time, Pablo was showcased in Georgia's Chattahoochee River National Recreation Area, but he went missing after an unknown thief stole him. He was later discovered in the home of none other than country music legend Waylon Jennings, an avid taxidermy collector. It's tough to say exactly what happened to Pablo after living with Jennings or how exactly he wound up on display at a Chinese medicine shop in Reno, Nevada. The wife of the shop's owner told the current owners of the stuffed bear that her husband was always bringing home junk from auctions and estate sales, and that the bear was one of his favorite things. She said, "He just loved it for some reason. At first, he wanted to keep it in our living room, but I wouldn't have it. It scared me. I made him take it to the store." After a painstaking search that stretched far and wide, Kentucky for Kentucky, a souvenir shop in Lexington, tracked down the bear and purchased the stuffed carcass from the Nevada shop owners for $200. Pablo now spends his days on display in Kentucky for Kentucky, where the business also sells merchandise that reads Cocaine Bear, the ultimate party animal.
We have people coming from all over the world to see this famous cocaine bear.
According to Elizabeth Banks, Cocaine Bear was also inspired by films like Jaws and Jurassic Park. Banks told Cinema Blend, "It would be cool to see a bear in nature. That would be fun. And then also it could turn terrifying, like if you weren't paying attention or if the bear did cocaine." Banks also calls the story a tribute to classic horror films and comedy, adding, "The reason I made it was not necessarily because of the crazy bear. I love horror and I love gore and I love comedy. So this is a real opportunity to create an homage to some of those kinds of films, but also to do something really unique."